Ah yes, Terraria Calamity, the mod with elemental waifus, a big fish, and a lot of worms. And what better way to spend this torturous activity than with a friend? What could go wrong? Day 1, we started off as you would with any Terraria playthrough, by getting wood. I then got ganked by a slime, so we took revenge and killed their king, and then I started working on a house, for all our NPCs. Day 2, I finished off the house while Owen gathered some iron. With all our newly acquired explosives, we got to work on a fancy elevator. Day 3, we finished the elevator and got really lucky. With our newfound health, we mustered up the courage to fight the perforators, and that went about as well as you'd expect.
Wasn't this? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Bally, if you could be somewhat quick.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Day 4, we spent most of our time underground just gathering a bunch of goodies and accessories.
You fool.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
By the end of the day, we had gotten over our fear and tackled the hardest boss in the game.
Damn.
Day 5, we got a big chest and killed the brain. With our new upgrades, we went straight to hell and got some hellstone and made some more armor and tools. We then decided that it took far too long to fall down the elevator, so we fought the slime again. Then we made a bigger bridge. Day 7 to 8, we finally got the courage to face the wall. You can decide how that went.
Made a fucking mistake here, lad.
We realized we needed to get some upgrades, so we decided to erect an arena and face the slime god. We fought a good fight, however, at the last stretch he pulled out some voodoo magic and somehow managed to get a double kill. We obviously took this well.
Bro, are you actually playing with a mouse and keyboard?
Yeah.
Bro, you went to the dude like fucking 5 times to heal.
Yeah, mate, because I was pressing the wrong button.
Oh my god, man.
We did give it another go, but this time we managed to be successful.
Thank fuck, man.
With our newfound gear, we stormed the gates of hell to defeat the wall, and we failed.
Damn.
Oh my...
But we tried again and did it.
Right, I'm gonna...
Yay, hard mode. Day 10, we killed a wyvern to fulfill our destinies as Dragonborn. Day 11, we found ourselves into Crimson and met our old rival. We lost again and then spent the rest of the day mining until we made a new friend.
Mate, I've got retinal disease. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm dealing with...
He's on me.
I've got a retinal disease.
We lost that too. Day 12, I reforged some gear. Owen needed some jars of sand, so he slaughtered a bunch of sand elementals. I then wanted an item called Grand Gelatin, which needed different jellies from each jellyfish. Can you guess what I spent the rest of the day doing? With all my new jellies and jams, I created the Grand Gelatin. However, there was still one accessory that I needed to get, the magic quiver, so I spent the rest of the day farming skeleton archers to no luck. Surely this wouldn't persist throughout the whole run. Day 15, this would be the day we conquered the mechanical bosses. Firstly, we fought the twins. We each picked one, killed them with ease. Next, we decided to face the destroyer. Another very intense and difficult battle. However, with the power of friendship and a daedalus bow, we were able to conquer it. Finally, there was one left. Skeletron Prime, the hardest of them. Yeah, it was pretty easy. To say that we were overgeared would be an understatement, but we had managed to kill the mechanical bosses. I got a pickaxe axe, and then I headed for the jungle, gathered some chlorophyte, and immediately got rid of the pickaxe axe. And then I was called over to face the aquatic scourge. After that, I needed an accessory called the rifle scope, so I went to the dungeon and killed some old dude. Guess who got one? Not me. I then got home and there was a solar eclipse. Day 17, we defeated the solar eclipse. I got a jar of piss and we cleared an arena for Plantera. Boss time. Fuck, that sounds depressed as hell. Boss time? We finally started the intense battle against Plantera until halfway through when I realized I have no ammo. So I hastily went home and gathered some while Owen stayed cool, calm, and collected.
That's all I'm saying. Bally, get back. Okay, right now.
I'll be back in a jiffy, mate.
No, right fucking now, mate.
We eventually managed to take down the thwomp, and we made some upgrades. I then spent the rest of the day trying to get a magic quiver. Still didn't get one. Day 19, I upgraded to the best gun in the game. And we spent the rest of the day killing a big shark. I decided I wanted to upgrade my speedy boots into angel treads. One of the things I needed was an obsidian rose, which would usually be a pain to get, but you could craft it with a jungle rose. I then spent the rest of the day farming the jungle to try get one, until I realized something.
Thank fuck. Right. Jesus.
I spent the day killing shit and getting the rest of the materials I needed to get the boots, and by the end of the day I had them. Day 22, I reforged some of my gear and made a house for my mushy friend, which in turn got me some shroomite armor. Owen needed an item called a necromantic scroll, which could be dropped by the morning wood. Me, being a good friend, and not being able to progress while he was doing this, decided to help out. Little did I know that I would spend the next 3 days fighting the same event over and over and over and over again. Eventually we gave up and Owen just grabbed one from another character. Day 26, we killed Astramoris and the Brimstone Elemental and made some upgrades. We spent the whole of day 27 searching for the largest structure in the game with no luck until the next day when we eventually found it.
Owen, I've done it.
No.
Holy bro.
Oh my god. Literally
my
hardest part of the
God,
game.
bro.
Holy.
Still not as bad as fucking looking for that shitty scroll.
We then swiftly entered and slayed the beast inside. After this, we found the Martian Madness event since we both needed some goodies for it. Alright, so for these 2 days, I ended up losing all my footage, but all we did was get some more gear in preparation for the Cultist. We decided that this would be the day when we faced the mighty Cultist. We arrived at the dungeon with high spirits and killed his worshippers. It seemed that the fight was in our favor, but we had one thing against us. An ace up his sleeve, if you will.
Lost connection. Hello? Hello? Owen? Oh, for fuck's sake!
He fucking DDoSed me. Luckily, when I came back, I was glad to find that Owen had managed to kill him and send him back to where he belonged. However, with his defeat, he had brought about the pillars. We then killed Calamitas to top off the day. We attempted to fight Astrum Deus a few times and failed miserably.
Oh shit, just run.
Holy! Did you see that one go by at Mach 7?
So we headed to the Vortex Pillar to get some upgrades. We fought and killed the big fish, adding another elemental to Owen's collection. I spent the whole day trying to get a rifle scope to no luck. I spent the first half of this day continuing to farm the rifle scope until I eventually caved and gave up. We then killed the solar pillar, leaving one left. Then I went fishing and crafted myself a stasis ninja belt. Day 36. It was time. This would be the day when the boys became men. We killed the final pillar and prepared for doom. The lunar creature had appeared and put up a valiant effort. Luckily for us, he was no match. We had done it. We had defeated the Moon Lord. We were in the end game now. I made myself some more upgrades to my gear. I got myself a mighty pair of Seraph Traces and some Vortex armor. I then fought the Frost Moon a bunch of times to get some parts for my next weapon. At the end of the day, we then battled the Dragon Folly.
Ow. Valiant.
Oh, I couldn't teleport, man.
We lost. Day 38, we fought the Dragon Folly again and managed to kill it. We then made some upgrades to our gear and did some reforging. At the end of the day, we then fought and killed the Profane Guardian, which gave us the summon for Providence. The time had come for us to kill Providence. Little did we know that this would be a lot easier said than done. We discovered that Providence had 2 modes depending on the time of day, with one being a whole lot easier than the other. Turns out we fought the harder one, which resulted in us getting our asses handed to us.
God, did he turn his
Oh
name?
my god.
Oh, he
What
does
the
so much
fuck?
damage.
300? Holy,
I just got absolutely murked, mate.
Yeah, I saw. And I almost did as well. 200? What the fuck is that?
After finding this out, we fought it again, however, this time it was during the day, which resulted in the defeat of Providence.
Holy shit.
With the death of Providence, we were now able to make some more progress with our gear. With this in mind, I headed to the jungle and gathered some Eula Bloom ore to make us some better armor. We then spent the rest of the day testing our items on each other, even though most of them did well over our health and damage.
I don't want to get like.
The only thing
Do my
hurting me is
summons
your running thing. Oh,
Well, that kills you.
Day 41, we killed a Sigma. Boss time! We strapped on our proton cannons, and with that we were ready to fight the spooky ghost men, or so we thought. Look, in my defense, it was pretty much me versus this 2-player boss since my teammate decided to spec purely for damage, instead of anything that could help him not die. But I digress. First fight, we got whooped. Second fight, we also got whooped. After this, we thought, surely it can't be us, right? So we spent the rest of the day expanding our arena. We were ready for our third fight. Surely, with our new and improved arena, we would stand a better chance, right? Wrong! With this crushing defeat, we decided to hop off for the night.
Dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. I get it.
It was a new day, and it was time for us to defeat Plantera 2, Electric Boogaloo. Never mind.
fuck me! 20k!
Turns out all of those were flukes, and we managed to finally defeat Casper on our 5th attempt.
Oh, just go. Oh my god, man. Took way too long. Holy.
There was this bow I wanted to create that was called the Monsoon, for which I needed another bow called the Tsunami. Now, stick with me here. To get the Tsunami, which is a base game bow, I would need to defeat Duke Fishron. Sounds easy enough, but to summon Duke Fishron, I would need to go fishing in the ocean with a piece of bait called the truffle worm. How do you get a truffle worm? Simple. You go to an underground mushroom biome and wait for one to spawn. With the information I have presented you with, could you take a guess as to what I spent the next 2 days doing? Day 46, I finally had all the materials to craft my Monsoon, but one, I needed Reaper Teeth. When I read this, I was sat there thinking, finally, this is the last stretch. I will now be able to craft the mighty Monsoon for my arsenal. In hindsight, I probably should have not bothered as soon as I read Reaper. I eventually settled with the fact that this bow probably wouldn't be worth it, so me and Owen decided to fight another fish. Yeah, we got clapped by that one too.
300 fucking damage. Jesus.
After all these L's, I decided to go and search for a rifle scope. The morale was low, and at this rate we were never going to beat this mod pack. But out of nowhere came our saving grace.
This man spawns Desert Scourge shop. Desert Medallion spawns the Desert Scourge. I'll just fucking kill him twice. Dude.
Oh! I got one!
Okay? Oh my god, no way.
Fuck me, man!
Tried to teleport you, but it didn't let me.
Sharks one tap, sharks one tap. Come on. Yes. There you go. Oh, the Monsoon. Right. I've got it.
Oh yeah, it's worm time. With all the preparations made for the upcoming battle, we were finally ready. I had acquired my Monsoon. Owen had his, time had come. We summoned the great beast, and to our surprise, it was kind of easy. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean Devour Gods? More like easy mode. Oh.
But wait, this Lumbrakina had a trick up its sleeve. It summoned the Ceaseless Void.
5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Second.
We made easy work of the Ceaseless Void, and we're on the final stretch of the boss.
Death. I'm being
And then we
slippery.
died.
Huh?
Yeah, we got pwned. But that's okay. Part of falling is to get back up. And we got back up.
Soon. I'm back. Yes!
Holy!
We are too good at this game.
That is such a sick boss.
With the defeat of Big Worm, we did all the special events and their new, harder versions to help us improve our gear even further. I had some tech issues, so I went back to the Abyss and upgraded my Monsoon. Now, with our over-leveled gear, we were finally able to kill the big fish. Day 54, I went to the jungle and got some lizard brick. We fought a hardened Ravager. Then we fought big fish again whilst farming sea debris. Oh yeah, it's boss time. What's on our list next, you might be thinking? It's this big rainbow dragon called Yaron. Is it Yaron? Yaron? Attempt 1. We are feeling confident with our aspirations high. This boss shouldn't be too bad, right?
I'm dead.
After that crushing defeat, we decided to upgrade some gear. So I made a sponge and a fancier gun. Attempt 2. With our reforged and upgraded gear, we were ready, so we started fighting the boss. But we didn't get off to the best start.
Jesus.
We were both dead, but luckily Owen respawned just as I died, resulting in this big fuck-off dragon flying to our base at Mach 10. Just for reference, this boss goes in a rage mode whenever it is outside the jungle, making it an absolute ball ache to deal with. We realized this, and were already heading back to the jungle to try to live another day. We ended up making it back, however, due to our failures in survival, we ended up losing the fight.
Jesus.
No, mate. Oh, you dead?
Oh my god, bro. Fucking 350 damage
you
in
got
one
caught
hit.
in a chain of just death over and over.
I know.
Attempt 3. We went for it again. Got clapped. But we got it down to 30%, which was good progress. Owen was there as usual, being moral support with his amazing advice.
We just need to stay alive.
Attempt 4. Yeah, we got smoked again. But we got it to 28, so hey, progress. We were struggling on this boss, but we knew the only way to beat it was to just keep slamming our heads into a wall, metaphorically, until it was no more. And wouldn't you know it, this would be the attempt where we finally did it.
Alright, he's after you.
Yes!
Fucking yes! Holy God!
Man, I actually
That was
got
easy.
fucking...
With the defeat of Yaron, we are finally at the last stage of the game with only 2 bosses left, with Supreme Calamitas and the Exo Mechs. We decided we would start with the Exo Mechs. Little did we know that fighting them wouldn't be the worst part. Turns out there was a whole other level to the game that we could have been doing. This was to do with the Draydon's arsenal. This would give you lots of unique weapons that needed to be charged up to use. This also contained the summon for the Exo Mech bosses. I'm not going to bore you with the specific details on how you would summon this boss, but it was a pain in the ass to figure out. With our maxed out codebreaker up and running, we had finally reached the stage of fighting the Exo Mechs. So with no more improvements to make, we got started on the boss. We didn't have the strongest start, with Owen dying almost instantly.
Maybe I was wrong. Ow! I'm on 7 health. I'm just being slippery.
We persisted doing damage and thought, hey, this might actually be doable. This boss is just a bullet sponge. How wrong we were. Before we could even react, he pulled a card right out of the Devourer of God's sleeve and summoned 3 more dudes.
I'm fucking useless.
This ended about how you would expect.
Shot by his laser cannon.
Bro, his spinny laser thing. How you? I'm dead.
Oh, okay.
With that crushing defeat, we decided to min-max as much as we could for our next fights. So we crafted a few things that would give us a little bit of health up and started up our next fight. Attempt 2. This time, we actually managed to make a bit of progress and were able to get Ares to 17% health. Attempt 3, Owen had so much confidence in his ability that he actually summoned the boss while I was away. Despite this, he was able to do almost 30% of the boss's health by himself. I eventually came back.
Alrighty then.
I accidentally spawned them.
Huh?
I accidentally spawned them.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
And we were able to do enough damage as to where the other bosses spawned in. We basically kept repeating a cycle of one of us waiting to respawn while the other fended off until they did. But with this, we managed to kill Ares.
One's dead, one's dead, one's dead.
With one down, we started targeting the next weakest, with Apollo and Artemis.
They're actually so stupidly weak.
Alright, they should be dead. Yeah, you killed them.
With 2 bosses down, we faced the last one.
Come on. I don't know what I'm... No! Wait, did we get it? Thanatos has been defeated. Yes! Oh,
Please, God,
I
tell
see
me
it.
that we
No,
actually
the drop's
got
there.
it.
The drop's there.
Oh my
I can
God.
see it. Let's go!
1 to go. We killed the Stormweaver, then I ended up making a Magnomaly cannon. I reforged some of my gear and was finally ready for the final battle. It was time for Calamity. So we placed down the altar and begun to
Okay,
fight.
I'm offering the
Let's
wrong
just
thing.
say we didn't have the best start.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it spawned. Alright. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, no, you spawn outside. Fucking dead. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, we got completely demolished. Attempt 2, we started the same with me getting clapped by the bullet hell, but Owen managed to live long enough for me to respawn. We kept dealing damage until Owen eventually died, leaving me to 1v1 the boss. I died right after he respawned, leaving us with no way back into the box. Attempt 3.
During these phases, he doesn't actually attack you, which is helpful.
Ow.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I am dead.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Attempt 4 and 5, we just got killed right off spawn. Attempt 6, we actually managed to make some progress by getting the boss down to 60% health. However, we did once again get caught by the bullet hell.
Jeez.
Attempt 7, we managed to make even more progress by getting the boss down to 45% health, but inevitably got killed by the dudes he summoned. Attempt 8, we were actually able to kill the dudes he summoned and got the boss to 30%.
I'm one set. Oh my fuck!
No.
Attempt 9, we got clapped.
Fuck me! God damn it.
Attempt 10, we actually made some big progress getting the boss all the way down to 20%, but they ended up mooning us.
Damn, bro.
Attempt 11, we managed to do a lot of damage but failed to kill the brothers. We ended up taking a break and upgrading our arena a little bit. Attempt 12, we got to the brothers again.
Fucking hey!
Attempt 13.
Oh, I just got one tap.
Me fucking too. Holy.
Attempt 14, we started off strong, getting to about 75% health before any of us died. Luckily, Owen was able to hold off until I got back. We eventually got it down to 50%, ready to face the bullet hell. After absolutely demolishing it, it was time for the next phase. The brothers. I was able to tank the majority of their attacks, but did end up getting slaughtered eventually. However, Owen was able to hold off until I got back. Owen ended up dying.
Right. You just have to stay alive for 20 seconds.
But I was able to stay alive during the next bullet hell. We kept doing damage until Owen died at roughly 15%. I was also able to stay alive until Owen respawned, but this was truly cutting it.
Fuck!
No. Bullet hell's just.
Go through.
fucking
You're able to
spawned
get
on
in.
me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
We eventually got back in and killed the sacks on the roof. No more phases. There was only one thing left to do.
come on, man.
Come on, bro. Break the
just
things on the
tried.
ceiling. Are they broken?
There's nothing on the ceiling.
The fuck's
It's
he at?
He's just disappeared, mate. Oh my god, I'm dead.
I have no more energy to resent him or you. It will all be in your hands.
And just like that,
What?
it was over.
Wait.
Did we do it?
Treasure cuff.
Oh!
Fine.
We have done it. We have
Yeah,
beaten
now.
Supreme Calamitas, baby.
Overall, this has got to be one of the most fun mods I've ever played, and if you haven't tried out Calamity, please do. It's well worth it. And hey, if you have a friend you can play with, even better. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.